just incredible. Two. DJ Sour Milk.
One. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Power 106.
Yeah.
Liftoff show, just incredible.
Sour Milk.
This man needs no introduction. Fat Joe is on the show with us today, man.
Yeah, man, this is amazing, man. I'm glad to be here, man.
Wait, are you really though? You've been here all day, bro.
Now, you know, you guys are such good people, man. The karma, the energy, you guys always support me. So, I mean, this is what it's about for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually living my dream right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me for letting me live out my dream.
No. Thank you for making our jobs
I'm telling you the
easy.
truth, though.
No, we are too, bro.
Yeah, man.
For real.
You get a little older, you start to appreciate everything. No, I'm telling you the
bro.
truth.
No, listen, I'm the same way.
No,
I appreciate things that I didn't appreciate 10 years ago.
I feel like I'm Joel Osteen or something, bro. I swear to God. You watch Joel Osteen, he be like, the man took the parking. It was my parking, but I guess God wanted me to have the parking on the other side. That's how I came to do the leakers. I waited 4 hours outside. God wanted me to meet the Mexican guy with the old school boombox, and we kicked it. We're friends now.
Yo, listen, God wanted you to visit Target, bro.
Oh!
Yeah, the white shirt.
Nice people.
Nice people. In Burbank.
I swear to
Burbank
God.
has nice people.
Nice people. They treated us so nice. They didn't even know I was Fat Joe.
A little different than New York.
What? Me and my man Rich Player, if he was here right now, he was like, yo, these are nice people, yo. New York, they would have kicked us out already because, we was trying to waste time.
Yeah.
We had to wait another hour
so you're
for
just
you guys.
walking around.
Buying socks and shit. Air fresheners, whatever we could get,
Fat Joe waited for the LA leakers.
That's kind of. It makes me feel kind of important.
It's kind of hot, yeah.
I know Tony on a first name basis, the sandwich guy from the spot
across the street. Yeah,
Tony's, Tony's sandwich.
What's that?
Woo!
Yo,
Woo!
Fat Joe is here.
Wait, I gotta know. What do you order when you're
Delirious Records? Let me tell you something. It's a great sandwich shop. I've been going there for years. Every time I come here, I go there. It's been there forever. So I got me just a vegetable wrap with some turkey and cheese. And Suchi, he treated me.
He bought
nice
two
diet Snapples.
He's a good guy.
I know his style. He took care of the cheap meal.
Tonight, the next one after this.
The caviar and the filet mignon. Fat Joe got that one.
Y'all going to Noble after this. He didn't.
We going to Noble. That's crazy.
Fat Joe's here. Family Ties album is dropping
December 6th. My greatest album ever. I know every rapper tells you that. They can tell you whatever. The features on this album that I'm not going to tell you about.
Yeah, I see you're going. You're not saying it. You're not saying who.
Phenomenal is what I'm trying to tell you. The biggest on earth. Just think about it to yourself. This album is almost me and Dre. I convinced Dre to do it. Dre been writing songs for people for years.
Wait, we're in
Dre
LA.
From Cool and Dre.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're in LA. You got
Dre from Cool and Dre has been making music and hits for artists
records
for years.
Yeah,
but he's dumb nice.
Yeah.
So I forced him to be an artist and come out in the front. So he finally said, all right, if you do an album with me, I'll do it. So it's almost like a Dr. Dre album, Chronic, like where people pop up.
Okay.
So in all our songs is really me and Dre, but then somebody will pop up, and no, not just a regular pop up. Somebody will pop up, and you be like, "Holy wow!" And then we do the next song, and then somebody's gonna pop up.
Yo, Joe, hold on. You heard what we did with Yes a little while ago, right?
I think this album has about. The features I got is 3 of the top 5 dead or alive, rappers ever in the history.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna tell you who.
So you're gonna.
I don't know who. I'm telling you that's big. That's how big the.
You're telling us Jay-Z, Eminem.
I'm not saying it. What?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, Drizzy Drake.
No, Joe, listen.
I'm not telling you that's your 5.
Okay, hold on.
Somebody
Joe,
might like.
Wait.
On the album.
Joe, blink if Jay-Z's on the album.
Joe, cough twice if Drake's on the album.
Nah, stop. I'm messing with y'all, but listen, it's an amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
Joe, you heard what we did with Yes a little while ago.
I love it, man.
You can't give us one name?
No. I want you to be so surprised. I'm not even playing it for people. It comes
done?
It's done. All vocals in. So it's like that night you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, wow, he wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying.
He's really amazing, this album.
You said this is your best album ever. What
and it
makes...
might be my last album. I'm being real talk with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, Joe.
Nah, man.
Nah,
Game
Joe.
winning home run. I might, you know that game, like pow. And,
What?
No, we're
Why does?
familiar. We're
Why
Dodger
does
fans.
now?
We've
Yeah,
seen
exactly.
those.
Yeah, trust me. We saw Kershaw throw. We saw that.
Yeah,
bro.
it's too soon, Joe.
It's too soon, bro.
soon, Joe.
It's too
Nah,
soon for the
me,
home runs.
really, it's because I don't know. It's conflicted. You know what I mean? We living in the era of cancellations and
Mm-hmm.
people get mad at what you do or what you say. And I grew up in an era where
It's
my
a
name was
sensitive
Fat
era.
Joe the Gangster.
Yeah.
So I can't. Yeah, I know I'm a father. I know I'm a grown man, but my music got to be real street gangster stuff. And sometimes I hear it and I'm like, man, these people, man, they you know, it's a different time.
Is it
for
watered
like-
down? You feel like people are
I
going
don't
there?
water
You
it
don't,
down.
no.
So I'm going to keep giving you the pure, which means I'm going to keep going viral every interview because the stuff I say is disrespectful to the climate now.
Yeah.
But it's what I believe and what I came up in.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
trust me, bro. We have these convos all the time, man. We live in such a sensitive society.
Yeah, and I just want to kill people on my music and do all type of foul shit. And then when I hear it, I'm like, damn, these people gonna be mad at me. But you know what you want me
Fuck
to
it.
do? Yes, that's
Fuck it.
that's
Fuck
the fuck it. That's the era I come from.
Exactly.
The fuck you era.
Yeah. Is that
how you go-
My music is fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All the
music.
time. It's ignorant. So we go, ass up, face down. That's ignorant shit. The first time you heard it, you was like, go Fat Joe killing babies again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then, you know, I see this temperature of cancellations and everybody gets mad and everybody's sensitive, and I'm never gonna water down my music for nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep coming hard. And that's where the confliction is coming around.
You're just tired of the bullshit.
Nah, I don't know what to do. I grew up violent. Nah, I'm real talk. I grew up real violent, and I like to like yesterday. Yesterday I went to the Revolt Summit. Guy who was doing security came up to me and said, "Yo, bro, I'm a former Marine. I went and fought in Iraq two shifts. Your music helped me when I was going to war over there. That's the I make the music for that guy.
War music.
When you see the guy who plays NFL, and he's cracking everybody's kneecaps, he listens to Fat Joe before he goes out there and plays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
So I
yeah.
can't do it. I gotta give you the raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The craziest thing is I dropped this record. And, you know, everybody was like, fire. You know how the Instagram goes. But my man, Mafio, he's a reggaeton artist and producer. And he had the illest caption or whatever, the illest. He was like, yo, I ain't know they make songs like these no more, Joe.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's that energy. That's that.
Uh-huh.
You know it's a big boy.
Yeah.
When you hear it, you know, holy shit, we've been through this before. We've heard the lean backs, the make it rains, the all the way ups.
Yeah.
How the hell what stash? That's like right now, Dr. Dre come with a hold up, way, and you be like, damn, he got that from the same batch of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't no new, this is the batch. This is from the soil.
Wait, hold on. How do you tap into the? Because obviously we know the history. We know, you know what I'm saying, some of the records you put out, and you've been all over the spectrum with it, man. You put out the grittiest of the grit, but you also done a What's Love. How do you tap it? How do you get into that mind frame?
Well, I don't know. It's a weird thing to explain to you, but and it might be too weird for the listeners, but it's almost like, remember when you was a kid and you opened up like a book, Jack and the Beanstalk, and when you opened it, the pictures would pop out at you?
Uh-huh.
So when I hear music, it like the whole song pops out at me.
Okay.
Video and everything. Wow. So while I'm writing the song, I already know, yo, I'm going to walk through this video. I'm going to be on fire. And then Cardi B's going to be in some sky blue shit shaking ass. And I'm going to be, while I'm writing and doing the song, I see the whole video and everything.
That's crazy.
You know, it's weird. Even for my artists, like when I have an artist, her name is Angelica Villa. She's phenomenal, but I shoot her videos and I don't know. It's just a weird thing, bro.
It's a gift.
A lot of movies in that mind.
I be like, yo, I be thinking everybody does this. I be like, yeah, you know, and the car be floating. The girls be niggas like, yo, you crazy. Write that like, yo, write that shit down now.
Yeah,
like,
quick.
Yo, you said this is your best album ever, man. What makes
Facts.
this album different than all the rest of
What
them?
we did, most albums we do 2 months on the album. We took 2 years on this album. And I wouldn't say I'm lazy, but I like to just do the songs. Like if it's 12 songs on the album, I do 10 or 12 songs. We might have made 100 songs for this album. This album might have 10 to 12 songs. Like, we were just going so crazy, and everything we made that was more special. We just kept it for the album. So this is like, when you hear it, there's no choice but for you to be like, man, there's some serious quality. I would say Dr. Dre-ish.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they always say Dr. Dre's the greatest of all time, but they say he takes a lot of time because he makes sure that when you hear it, it's perfect sonically. It's you know, everything. Shout out Jason Joshua. He's mixing our album.
Another monster.
Jay.
You talk about perfection.
Jason Joshua mixing my whole album.
Motherfucker's a beast,
And
bro.
I'm honored that he's doing it, man. That boy is his ears.
special.
Yeah.
His ears are pristine. He got pristine ears right now.
Shit, man.
And shout out to Hitmaker. I worked with him on the album too.
Yeah, it's nice you called him on him. I mean, he's on fire. To see y'all two collab.
He worked on Yes too.
Yeah,
He
that's what's okay.
No, we got another record on the album too. He made another hit on the album, but he worked on Yes too.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that boy is undeniable right now. You know.
So many hits.
For real.
I seen your tweet the other day. The biggest regret of your life.
Not signing Eminem.
Yeah, man.
It's the biggest. Wouldn't it be the biggest regret of your life?
Bro, what?
I would say
Not
so.
signing Eminem.
And now he's on the new album?
I never said that. Are you crazy?
It's crazy how things come.
Why you trying to jam me up?
It's crazy how things come full circle.
Trying to catch you
I
slipping,
probably
bro.
got Kid Rock on the album.
It could be. Hey. But no, talk to us about the biggest regret. Like, how does that happen? You get over 5-6 demos.
They give me 10,000 demos. So
You get them all the time.
like they just give me demo. In my DM, there's no pretty girls in my DM. I sleep with my wife, letting her check my DMs like purposely. As I'm sleeping, she could do. It's all fat Spanish rappers sending me music.
Chance, Joe. Give me a chance.
You know, yo, put me on. That's all day for the rest. It's been since I was born in hip hop.
I already know.
So every time I saw him, he passed me a demo, and I ain't really get the vibe with it. And then one night I'm having dinner. It's me, him, and B Real from Cypress. Those are some guys I look up to. Cypress Hills. The Beyond Legends, right? So they the guys we looked up to.
Yeah.
Me and Pun. And he tells me this. He's like, yo, you know I gave you my demo like 6 times, man, that you never did. I was like, what choice of weapon should I kill myself with? Is it a knife? Is it a cyanide? Is it a gun bullet? Like, can you just give me a tray of what weapon to kill myself with? A rope, perhaps? Like bricks on my feet off the bridge?
Any idea where the demos ended up?
I don't know.
It's so hard to
That's-
say. You
that's
probably get
Eminem, man.
10 a day.
Eminem. I love it, man. You know, I love Eminem, what he did with his career, what he's doing. Eminem, I remember waiting online. I didn't even know that. I remember we was in L.A. on Sunset when they had that record store, I think Tower Records.
Yes.
And me and Big Pun was online 12 midnight for the first Eminem album. That's how big of fans we are. Wow. And we was online, and it was Grammy week. So we was here for the Grammys. We was nominated for Grammys. And we waited on there, and we heard his album 100 million times.
Wait, is that the picture? The Grammy picture?
Yeah, with the looking
Bro.
like superheroes.
That picture's so fucking legendary, man.
Yeah, Yeah, I can't tell you the whole story, but yeah, that's the legendary pic. We had guns on us in that picture too. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We went to the Grammys with guns. We don't do that no more. I was young, immature. We went strapped. We might have caught beef with Ricky Martin or something. The fuck we going to the Grammys with guns for? You know, to see Living La Vida Loca or see Shaka Khan. Like, idiots. Idiot records. Right?
Yo,
We fucking strapped at the Grammys on
There
the
we
red
are.
carpet. Keep tucking in the... Like,
Coming from the streets and making that transition into the music industry, how much dumb shit did you do?
oh my God.
What? Is there something you can tell? What's the dumbest thing you've ever done?
The dumbest shit I've ever done in the history of mankind was I was scared to fly, so I would go everywhere in the tour bus. And MTV had asked me when What's Love was like blowing up to do Spring Break. That was the biggest shit, but it was in Cancun, Mexico. I gassed the bus driver. His name was Charlie Jams. Charlie Jams, you out there. I know you from LA, you know. I gassed him and paid him extra to drive us from Texas to Cancun, Mexico.
To Cancun?
We got robbed about 7 times, bro. We got stuck up somewhere. I'm not pussy, B. Like,
nah,
Joe. Nah, I'm not pussy, bro. The 7th robbery I almost got killed because that was it. That was it. Like, fucking kill me, motherfucker. Like, I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers robbing me. I swear to God, that really happened in real life. I ran to the back. I still have it. I had a sky blue Bible. I got on my knees and started reading the Bible, praying like I couldn't take it no more because I knew they was going to kill me. The bandidos, they kept stopping me. Like every 5 hours, cops would pull us over and be like, 100 pesos, United States. I'm like... But we got a shiny, brand new bus. We going through, man, we stopped somewhere. We were starving so much. We stopped in the middle of nowhere. It said food. And we walked in that shit, and it was like one of them cowboy movies. We walked in, niggas had the mustache, the shit that you comb the shit and all. Nigga, we walked back out of there so fast. We're like, yo, we're not that hungry, my nigga. Let's just get back on the bus. Get back on the bus. A dead ass walked in. Niggas was combing the fucking shit. I was like, yo, bro, let's get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wait, are you still not flying?
No, I fly everywhere now, but the last one, yo, this is some crazy shit. And anybody, you don't believe me? Challenge me. We went through an area. Listen to what I'm gonna say. This sounds like a lie. This is why I don't get into these stories like that. We passed the area that said Elephant Crossing. You know how they got the sign to go blind people or kids crossing? It had a elephant. I don't know if there's elephants in Mexico, but where I was at, past Chihuahua and all that, they had a sign with elephant, right? So out of nowhere, this dude comes out. This is the last stick up, right? We got robbed about 6 times. Mexico City, where they got the big Mexican flag. Yeah. We got stuck up right at the flag, right? So they pull us over in the middle of nowhere, right? So it's this army dude, but it's this Mexican. He's this short. His gun was twice his height. The craziest thing, he had a girl with him. And he's robbing us, laughing at us. And the girl's laughing like we're pussy. Like, you know, like, oh, look at that. Oh. And he's like, yo, and they all wanted $100, right? So he was $100 US. I'm looking at this nigga like I could smack the teeth out of his mouth. And the girl's laughing at me like I'm pussy. I had to run to the room, dive, and read the Bible. God, please, they're gonna kill me. Nobody else is gonna rob me. I'm not gonna let these guys rob. That was the dumbest shit I ever did. Riding that fucking tour bus too.
Wait, so did you start flying after that, or what?
No, I flew a couple of years after that. Yeah. Wow. Juarez, Jimenez, Chihuahua. I could tell you every fucking town. It wasn't no GPS. It was maps.
It's a classic story.
Nah, this shit
bro?
crazy.
Fat Joe, out of all the years, man, all the verses, all the collaborations, you've been a part of so many. Is there a favorite Fat Joe verse? Do you got a verse or a collab that just...
My favorite Fat Joe verse is from Big L's The Enemy. It was like, enough's enough. Federals try to set me up, put me in cuffs and crush what I lust into dust. Plus, they want a nigga soul, but they know Big Joey Cracker never rat a cat that he know for sure. That before dishonor. I left the streets alone since Tone deceased. It almost killed his mama. So I'ma keep doing what I'm doing, pursuing my dreams till there's enough cream to start my own union and show these kids how legit it is. Shit is real. I used to steal. Now I own several businesses. So where's the witnesses you claim to have saying that I'm taking half, extorting New York and not paying tax? That was my favorite rhyme ever because Big L, rest in peace, is my little brother. And he was like, I had just went gold. Because, you know, we was underground, backpack. DITC.
Yeah, right.
I went gold. So he was like, yo, let me tell you something. I'm going to take all your fans. I'm going to rip you down. Them 500,000 fans, I'm going to take them from you. So he's the only rapper to this day I ever did a song with that threatened me. And then I had to write the song in front of Big L, verse. So that's my A-est of games. Like, it was like, I had
had to.
Big L, he was staring at me. I'm right in front of him. It was like I had to bring the purest of it all. So that's why I love that verse.
You've been on records with Pun, Hove, M, Big L.
The best of the best, man.
I mean, is there anybody that intimidates you on the mic?
Anybody who intimidates
or that had
me.
you intimidated, like, damn, I really got to rhyme with this motherfucker.
Nah, not really. Like I said, man, I'm violent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them guys. You know, I'm one of them guys. If this was the Roman days, it'd be a whole army and you'd be like, yo. We can stop this here. Bring out your best guy. We got our best guy. I would come out with the sword and fight a giant. You know, so it's for me. It's like whenever I did records with these guys, to me it was like they were moments for me to shine.
Yeah.
Because people were gonna really, a new Fat Joe Jay-Z, a new Fat Joe Eminem, a new Fat Joe Nas. It was time for people to. You know, to pay attention to me.
Yeah.
LL Cool J, I think my whole career blew up after I did I Shot Ya. Me, him, Keith Murray, Foxy Brown, Prodigy, rest in peace.
Yes.
That's what like catapulted me from just an underground rapper to, you know, another level. So that was like my breakout moment, you know? Damn. So say French Montana, he was heating up the streets, but pop that, that was his breakout moment. Rhyming with Drake, rhyming with Rick Ross, from there it was like no looking back, guys.
Yeah. Damn.
How about that collaboration with Jay-Z? I feel like do people really understand what that moment was for hip hop?
We did.
I know, and as a fan, I didn't know if I would ever see that. I didn't know I would ever see that. Like, what are you telling me that for? Hell no. I didn't think I was going to see that. I seen that and the Dipset on stage with him in a matter of 2 years. That's 3 chemistries that I never knew would align.
Well, with me and him, you know what I'm saying, we had a lot of history. And we put it aside. And to tell you the truth, we had made peace, even though it wasn't nothing really, but and so all the way up is killing. And I said, you know what, this is probably, you know, my last opportunity to do a record with like Hove. Let me try him. And then Nori linked me in with Memphis Bleak, and then he was like, yo, let's send the record, let's go, let's do it. I send him records all the time now. Not to get on, but I send him records all the time. Like, yo, check this out.
Right.
What you think about this? And I had sent him the Yes. He was like, man. He said, I don't know how you do this,
Continue
yo.
to do it.
He's like, yo, how you keep doing this, man? Are you crazy? You must feel incredible. I'm like, I don't know. It's a fire that hasn't burnt out, and it's like, you know, I've always felt like I'm an underdog. I always felt like I don't get the props I deserve, or I'm underrated or whatever. So I keep saying like Nipsey, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? Some people had a little run. Some people were good for, you know, my thing is longevity is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? I want people to look at it at the end and be like, yo, that boy was rocking forever, putting out hits. And that's the whole thing.
Kept bringing that energy every year.
To touch on that a little more on the Hove thing, does that weird energy, does a lot of that come from people hyping it up and you being like, well, I ain't a punk, him being like, I ain't a punk either?
It was all my fault. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time. It was all my fault. You know, I was from the street. I was like really ignorant. I had the worst of the worst guys with me, who are still my friends, but, you know, we just grew up. But they were the worst of the worst, and I was the worst of the worst. And we was up for every challenge. Anything you could throw at us, we was ready to go. Yeah. You know, so it was my fault. I think if I would have been at the frame of mind I am now 15 years ago, we would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? I was on some bullshit. That's it.
It was music though? Was it just like songs where they're just dark? You felt
everything.
Like?
It was just a lot of things. Like, you know, you got a guy like Fat Joe who's I was the least likely to succeed since I was 14 years old. Like my name was terrorizing the streets of New York and the Bronx and Harlem, and it was like, I don't care if you was. Imagine there's a kid now, 14 years old, that the cartel knows his name now. Like Lil Chito V from East LA.
Yeah.
We gotta stop him or he's coming, nigga. Like that was Fat Joe. Like any history book you go into, Harlem, Bronx, wherever, they'll tell you, yo, this boy was putting in that work. Legend out there. And then, you know, I just come in the industry and then everybody's acting like everybody got their own crew. Everybody's acting tough. And I'm like, oh, nobody's crazier than me. Like,
I'll do this.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it was a bunch of that going on, which was dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dumb. You know what I'm saying? I take the blame for pretty much everything. Like,
how long do you think that transition took for you, like from the streets to adjust to the music industry?
You know, it was a hard job. I was trying to do it because basically I was like considered like New York Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? The only difference was I was really making my music. I wasn't sticking niggas up. I was really working. I was with Sunchi for 20 hours at radio stations. But my conception, the misconception was like, yo, this guy's like a street legend, crazy. He must be extorted. Like, let me tell you an ill story. I sat down to do a record with Kanye West. We did the joint Pride and Joy. And when I pulled out my paper and started writing, he was like, you write music? This is 5 years ago. Wow. He was like, you rap? I was like, what do you mean? We're making a song together. He said, oh, I just thought you was like a mafia don and they just come give you different raps and you choose which one you're going to say. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I've been rapping my whole life. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I never had no help.
What it actually... To touch on that, what inspired you to rap, man? To first rap, who was the first person that really
my big brother, man, Money Man, my brother Angel. He used to go. He was older than me, so I was a little kid. So they started doing the block parties with like Zulu Nation and Crazy Legs and Grandmaster Flash and all them. So he would go in there, and he would bring me back these cassette tapes of different battles and everything, and I would listen to them for hours. And they'd be like, on. That funk is on. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? On to be real. Like they be like, yo. This was the number one line. Back up off the ropes. Back up. And obviously with some ropes there, some shit. And everybody, yo, back up off the ropes. Back up off the, and they would stop the music and you would hear, oh yeah. And you would hear the people in the background. And it was like my closest thing to being at a movie. So my brother would bring that back to me. My brother was actually giving out flyers. So my brother was the biggest. They jerked him so much. So he would give out the flyers in order to get into the party free. So he'd be like, yo, the new Grandmaster Flash thing and carry their crates in order to get in there. Yo, bro. So my house would be flooded with flyers and all this shit. No money. He was just going to be down.
Yeah.
And so then he rapped a little, and I wanted to be like him, so I started rapping. And that's where, that's where it took off from there. Even to this day, my mother and father, they don't really know much. They know Fat Joe the rapper, they know, but they don't know. So my father accuses me of I stole my brother's swag and all that. To this day. My father be like, yo, tú sabes eso de Junior. Tú lo quitó de Junior. Junior fue primero con eso. This time I'm like, bro, I'm a fucking superstar rapper. I do fucking stadiums.
Yeah,
like, what are you still talking to me like I jerk? Like, are you serious?
Yo,
they don't know.
Yo, you got
my mother and father know I'm famous, but they don't know. Like they don't know.
You're famous.
Nah, man, they come. I still go to their house. As soon as I go in the house, I kick my shoes off, take my shirt off. I got my stomach hanging. It's still Joey sleeping on my mom's. God bless. We regular. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with them, I'm just regular. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. We're getting into the whole history, man. But
so
the main
much.
reason you're here, Family Ties,
Yes.
the album, December 6th.
Yes, sir.
Greatest
Shout out
album
to Empire.
you've put out.
The greatest album out. There's nothing they could do about it.
Okay.
When this album comes out, it's shutting everybody down. Everybody down. Don't care who comes out. Don't Dre be like, yo, such and such said he might be coming out. Yo, I'm like, yo, Dre. If it's based on the music only, nobody got a chance. That's how hot this album is. And it won't stop. It's like a Dre chronic. So every record is phenomenal. Every record, like there's no way to stop this album, bro. Word of mouth, good old fashioned, out the back of the trunk, y'all playing the song. There's no way to stop it. People in the barbershops, they're gonna be like, yo, you heard that Fat Joe album? Like what imagine you sleeping on Fat Joe. What Fat Joe? Bro. Fat Joe is it 2019? They gotta check their blood pressure. Like 2019? Bro. That's how I got hooked up to this girl, Summer Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it too many times. People just randomly telling me, you heard Summer Walker? You heard some? Now I play that shit all day.
Great album.
That's what's going to happen with this album. There's no way around it. You're not getting away from this album. If you love music, you ain't getting away from it. You're not getting away from it. Too many of your friends that you love and you respect their shit, they're going to be like, yo, them boys went off on this album.
Are we dropping another single before the album drops, or you say
that's like in another month. We already in. They already got Christmas trees up and shit. See that? They rushing the Christmas trees. They are rushing Christmas.
Oh yeah.
We ain't do Halloween yet. We ain't do Thanksgiving yet. And yo, I just came from New York. It's Christmas trees up. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like,
what's Christmas like for the cracks?
I'm very generous. I like to spoil my family.
Yeah.
I like to spoil the people I love. I give bonuses out to all my workers, big bonuses too. I'm good. Suchi, he's richer than me.
He's richer than all of us.
I'm good. Like me, I grew up with such nothing. Like I don't have pictures of when I was a kid because we were so poor we didn't have a camera. So I'm rich. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And as long as we could go eat a steak, whatever we want, I'm beyond Phil. My glass is full.
Yeah.
So when I could break off my people that work with me, my peoples, my friends, my family, my wife, my kids, I'm so happy to do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I got my steak. That's all I want. When I was in jail, I did 4 months in jail. I kept trying to bribe them for a steak. I'd be like, yo, CO, yo, what's up? Yo, if you go to the gas station down the block, somebody gonna meet you with a plastic bag. It's gonna be like $5,000. I want a steak. They be like, yo, Cartagena, man, don't talk to me like that, man. You trying to get me in trouble. You trying to corrupt me. All I wanted was a steak.
Did you ever get it?
Nah, they never. Nah. This place didn't. No
one ever
corruption.
folded, huh?
You wouldn't budge.
I had a couple of ugly girls that liked me. Like, like CEOs. They look like throw mama off the train. They come in my cell, they be like, hi, my Joey. I tell I'm like, bro, if y'all don't get the fuck up out this cell, like, and my CEO, my partner, the nigga locked up with me was like, yo, take him down, do it for the team, bro. Fuck that bitch. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not doing 10 years, I'm doing 4 months. I am not fucking throw mama off the train, my nigga. Like, that's not going down. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm getting in a lot of trouble here, man. Let me
Fat Joe, thank you.
This the leakers.
Thank you for being so honest with us.
Too much shit going on.
Thank you for sharing your passion. Power 106.
I'm scared of viral every time. Callie's gonna be so mad at me. Yo, every interview, he be like, yo, you went viral again, man. Why you keep doing these things? Why you say that? That's the problem I have. He be like, yo, I have the problem with that. It's like, yo, Callie, I don't know. I talk too much shit.
Yeah, did you see, speaking of, did you see the article that came out today about, it was saying that they traced every human back to some woman in Africa 200,000 years ago. Like they said that this woman is responsible for every like living person.
You want me to talk like that now? Now you want to go viral?
No, the camera's
back down.
No,
I mean,
that's how I got it in my history book.
Yeah.
That's how I got it in my history book.
Listen,
but everybody's touchy around race.
Yeah, the article says every person alive today descended from a woman who lived in modern day, I don't even know how to say this, Botswana. About 200,000 years ago, a new study finds.
200,000.
200,000 years ago.
I don't know what to tell you. The other day I said that all the music come from African drums, which in my book is true. I also said that Latinos from the Caribbean, right? There was a lot of slavery in Cuba, Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, the whole South America. I get it that a lot of Mexicans are mixed with Native and Spaniards. You know, so it's a little different for them. But from the Caribbean, we had so many slaves that when slavery was over, everybody had babies with each other. So like Big Papi Ortiz, he got African in him.
Yeah, for sure.
My dad looks like him. He has African in him. You know, we could just keep going down the line. But it was so touchy because there's some Latinos who's like, yo, I'm white. I don't know where they get it from, but that's I realize this is their opinion. That's why I say it's my opinion. My opinion is that you're correct about that statement. You know what I'm saying? So if you go back, if we look at where they say Jesus was born.
What? I honestly, I'm not religious, so what, Nazareth or something?
Right.
I don't know.
Jerusalem. You see how dark people is over there in Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Under the sun, 150 degrees. There wasn't no AC in that time.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here, man.